Hey guys, how's it going? I went to Japan. You know what that means. Lots of brushes. This isn't even all of them. This isn't even all the ones for Hakuhodo. I went to Hakuhodo and I went to Chikuhodo while I was in Japan. I went to Japan and China for people who want to know, and I spent 2 weeks there. We were actually going for the cherry blossom blooming, sakura, but it kind of didn't happen. There were some cherry blossoms that bloomed, if I remember. I'll put some pictures in here. That we did get to see, and they were beautiful, but the full bloom actually was like 2 weeks late because it was colder than they expected. But we went like right when the predicted time is, because there's like 4 agencies that predict it, and they all predicted it the 24th or 25th of March. It happened like April 9th. So it happened a little earlier than that, but it was in like full go and like April 8th and 9th. Anyway, let me go through these Hakuhodo brushes with you, because what I learned while I was on vacation is I posted a bunch of reviews and not that many people watch them, but when I post hauls, everybody's into it. So, hauls it is. Luckily, I can provide hauls for you guys because I like to haul. Okay, I'm just setting things down so I have them in order. Okay, so the first thing I got was this awesome Hello Kitty collaboration. Let's see if I can get it to focus for you. Yep, there you go. And it's a travel brush. So it's like a blushy face brush. Could use powder, could use bronzer, could use basically whatever. You take it off, put the cap on, etc, etc. This guy's goat hair. It's awesome, super soft. All the goat hair ones that I have are super soft. So I have goat, I have squirrel, and I have combination goat and squirrel. There might be one that has like horsehair in here too. Okay, so this is the B103. It is shockingly similar to the Sephora collaboration. I just saw that brush. Where is it? Yeah, so this is the Sephora collab brush with Hakuhodo. This is synthetic fibers though. But it is roughly the same shape. It's, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like unevenly cut, and that's intentional. Can you guys see this? Yeah, it's unevenly cut. And this one is the same way. Let me see if I can, I don't know if you guys can check that out. Anyway, they're very similar brushes. The goat hair one obviously is way softer than this one here is, but this one's nice because it's synthetic, so it's a lot easier to clean, and less susceptible to, you know, stuff the hair goes through. I also got this I-103. Another like big face brush, goat hair. They're all super soft. Like I'm just gonna tell you, they're all soft. They're all soft, okay? Like crazy soft. Like I don't want to use the rest of my brush. No, I do want to use the rest of my brushes. There's a time and place for soft, and then there's, you know, like there's a time and place for a stiff brush also. So it doesn't make me not want to use my other brushes. This is the J210. I really like this guy. Let's see if I can get it to focus for you. It is fairly dense. It's kind of stubby. It's good for like buffing things in, like if you got a good like blush that needs to be really buffed in. This is your guy. Super excited about that one. Very similar to a bunch of other brushes I have. This guy, which I had to go out of my way to not buy again, the S105. I had bought this before. Is this guy, the B509. They're very similar. This is just squirrel. This is goat and squirrel. The price difference is probably $30 or $40, maybe a little bit more, because this other one is really expensive. It's crazy soft. It's really good for like bronzer. You want a really light dusting of blush, you can use that. For powdering your face, you can use it for all those things. Targeted sort of brush. This guy doesn't have a number, so that's awesome. Looks like this, very like wide, but then thin. Do you see what I mean? Wide, thin, wide, thin. So really good for sculpting the face, really like targeted cheek application kind of business. Similar in vein, this guy, which is a B505. It's also very thin in nature. Very soft. Really good for blush. You can go sideways if you want to sculpt with it. You can use it for blush if you want to paddle it on there. The B5521 is next up. This guy is really good for like setting your under eye. It's really good for very targeted highlighter if you want to go down the nose, like right here, here, that sort of thing. This would be a great brush for that. It's obviously too big for eyeshadow because it's like the size of my eye, but a really nice brush. But one you can use for eyeshadow here is the unnamed small eyeshadow brush made also out of goat and squirrel. Goat and squirrel. Oh, are you gonna be a douche about this? Come on, camera. Oh, you can do it. There you go. A nice tapered blending brush, good for the crease, very pointed, very soft, yet kind of stiff. Like, it's soft, like definitely like, oh yes. But like when pointed, when you use it on the pointed end, it's definitely like firm. So that's good. That's what I want. In the straight up squirrel category, we have B002. These are the softest of the brushes. These make you, I mean, it's exactly like rubbing bunnies on your face. I mean, I don't go around rubbing bunnies on my face. This one is thinner than it is wide. Also, here's it against my cheek. Again, you can use it for a number of face application techniques. Another sort of like paddle with the orange handle here, the S111. Very thin, very wide, very thin, very wide. Again, same. I bought basically a lot of face brushes because I tend to wash my eye brushes a lot more, so I tend to not want them to be really, really expensive ones. I did buy a few, for example, this one that I'm going to show you next, and the one I just showed you. But because I put them through so much more wear and tear, they're sort of more disposable to me, so I tend to like not buy as many of those and try and buy more stuff that's good for application for face products. I don't know if that is smart or not, but it's what I do. Anyway, this is the top of the line for Hakuhodo. They have this nice, oh, can you guys see that on the handle? Misako is the guy who does these, I guess. Another one in that line is the S142. It's another tapered blender for eyeshadow. So I did buy some. It's weirdly like pointing in one direction. I think that's just because it was in the bag. It'll come back to straight soon. But again, extremely soft. Feels like it would be very effective for eyeshadow. Blending in the crease. And the piece de resistance of this Hakuhodo haul. The F1230. Oh my gosh, the most like wonderful bunny fan brush ever. I actually bought this entirely knowing that I will probably never use it to put on makeup, and I will just use it to rub it on my cheeks. Like, that's all I want, is to sit here and do this with it, because it is so unbelievably soft. It is the same squirrel, but because of the way it's cut, it just feels like rubbing feathers on your face. Oh, it's so good. When I got stressed out on my trip, I'd just take it out and be like, it's gonna be okay. Everything's fine. This was a very expensive purchase for that purpose. You could absolutely use it for highlighter. You could use it for cleaning up after your under eye fallout happens from your eyeshadow. I would probably use it for highlighter first, among things. But mostly I just want to rub it on my face right now. Like, it is the softest thing I've ever felt. So that's quite a few brushes that I got from Hakuhodo. So with tax, they give you your tax back, but with tax, that was came to around $1,000. So each brush is probably, like, these little brushes are in the $20 range. Some of these like mid-sized brushes are $40, $50, and then the big ones are somewhere around the $100 range. So if you're gonna buy from Hakuhodo, just know what you're getting into before you decide to do that. It is a strange addiction. But I feel like I don't have any more room for any more brushes. In fact, I don't know where I'm gonna put these. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cull some of my brushes that I don't use very often. This guy, which I bought last time, is actually probably more like 150, and I think this guy is actually somewhere in that range too. So I definitely would suggest that you explore Hakuhodo. They're an amazing brand to own brushes from. Beautylish does sell them. They are on par with Hakuhodo, which is the brand that I will show you next time in the next haul. Wayne Goss, I believe, gets his brushes made from either Hakuhodo or Hakuhodo, and I'm pretty sure it's Hakuhodo, but I can't totally tell you why I think that. Yeah, so I encourage you to try these brushes, but know what you're getting into because they're really, really expensive. I saved up, so and went into that purchase knowing that I was going to spend that kind of money. So, because I'm not going to be in Japan very often. You know, that's like almost never going to happen. So I decided to buy all the ones that I wanted. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this haul. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I have a Hakuhodo haul coming next for you, and then probably a just general Japan haul. I did buy some makeup, not very much. I didn't go crazy in the drugstore makeup area because I have too much makeup, so I was trying to be restrained, so I only bought really expensive things. That's not restrained. It's not restrained at all, but I have less of them because of it. I also met up with Toshiya. If you guys don't know who Toshiya is, he is Fude Japan, F-U-D-E, which means brushes, in Japan. In Japanese. Fude Japan is his user handle on Instagram, and he basically buys specific to Japan makeup and sells it back to us in the United States and ships it over for a very small commission. Lots of YouTubers and stuff use him. I know about him because of Terra Babies and my friend Pam. Hi Pam. They both use him. And he is totally trustworthy. Basically, if you see something you like on his Instagram, you ask him if he still has it and how much, and he'll tell you. And then he'll bill you. You can PayPal him or use a credit card. And then he'll ship it over. Gets there really fast. He's very reliable. He's never like done anything shady. And I got to meet up with him and hang out with him for like an hour or so. So that was really fun. He is a really cool guy. And I'm really happy that he does this for us. So I will show you what I got from him because I got some more Hakuhodo brushes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this haul. I hope you guys have had a good last few weeks. I posted a bunch of stuff and then I took a week off when I got back because I was jet lagged. So anyway, expect some more hauls coming up because I got a few coming up right now. I also have a few hauls about stuff that I purchased like randomly, like a miscellaneous haul and a very specific haul from a Russian brand of pigments that I bought on, what is that called? Etsy. I'm totally functioning, guys. Everything's cool. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.